G'day all, welcome back to another ASH applications video. In this video it's another update on Project X. So when I first got the car I had some faults which I covered in a couple of videos back there. They've all been fixed now. So it was the main ones were the fuel tank sender was given a false reading. Ball joints needed to be replaced. This is all from the roadworthy too, by the way. The air filter is because it's got the supercharger, it's got a different setup there for the induction in the air intake as well. So that's different from a standard XR8. So the guy conducting the roadworthy wasn't real happy with how the air filter was mounted. It wasn't mounted securely for his liking, so I fixed that up. There was like a minor leak from the sump, so that was fixed. All those little minor things were fixed, and then I was driving it around, and then it suffered a catastrophic failure in the power steering. It just dumped power steering fluid. I come out one day and get in the garage and there it was. So it sat in the shed for a bit until I managed to get it taken in, and I wanted to get a few of the other things fixed while it was in the shop as well. So the power steering got taken care of. While it was in there, I wasn't happy with it. It had just the stock single exhaust on it, so while it was in there getting the power steering, because it was sitting so long in the shed too, that was the other thing, the front brakes had locked on, so they were reconditioned whilst it was in there getting the power steering done. So when it was in there I also got extractors fitted, and also a 2.5 inch exhaust system placed on there as well, which makes a big difference. I'll do a comparison too from the old system to the new. It is worth it. So now I've got it back, or actually, so let's go back again. So while it was in there, I wasn't happy because it had a stutter, and then it had some sort of misfire as well when it wasn't all the time, it was intermittent. So I needed that fixed up. So consequently the head was reconditioned, and then also they did a bit of work on the ECU as well. So then that come back, and then I was happy with it, and then that's right, when I had it, I just brought it back from the garage that day. I had it parked under the carport, and then I noticed the massive pool of coolant. So you got to be kidding me. So I took that back in the next day and had that fixed as well. Supercharger, they had the regulator was leaking, and it's leaking straight on top of the motor, which is never good. And the diaphragm inside it had actually perished to the extent where it wasn't doing its job as a diaphragm, and it was more like a sieve. So it went in, had that fixed, and then I also needed the supercharger. Man, it was just driving me insane because it sounded like it was dying. So I had that pulled apart and reconditioned. So all the bearings were replaced. All the teeth in there were cleaned. There was a belt replaced, and some of the pulleys on the where the belt was running to were replaced. They were reconditioned, and also an idler. They put a tensioner. They put a tensioner on the supercharger belt too. So hopefully that does its work and keeps the tension on the belt, so it's not doesn't become loose. So there we go. I think that's enough about me talking about the car. So let's do what we should all be doing and take an XR8 for a drive. up a fitted sheet. It's the last one ripped. How do you rip a fitted sheet? Supercharger's nowhere near as noisy, and it was noisy in a almost destructive way. You could tell that it was not right. It was not running properly. So now it's much better. It's not 100%, as it is old and has probably been worn from the state that it was in when I bought it. It's so much better. Everything else is run beautifully. Charge is fine. Oil pressure is fine. Fuel tank sensors working perfectly now. The new one. The temperature is running beautifully. The aircon is fantastic. Something like 30 odd degrees outside at the moment. Beautiful in the cab. Because it has been lowered and it sits well on the road. The 20-inch tyres, 20-inch rims, give it good traction. It's just a good car. I'm really happy with the way it's going. I've still got a few more things to do with it, obviously being a project car. And I'll also get to the point where I will continue to do some more work on the sequel to They Came, where this ute actually makes its origin. So, I mean, the first one, They Came's got an XR8 in it as well. So. If you want to check out They Came and Project Pathfinder and Project X, all that's up on YouTube. If you've got any ideas that you'd like to see for the inclusion in the sequel,
opportunity is there to flash some of your ideas on the promotional video to They Came.